Hey everyone, it's been like forever since I last shot a video, and that's because a lot of things happened in my life. I got married, got pregnant, had a baby. See, okay, so we have to play that, and I just want to like do this video to mothers who are considering breastfeeding and tell you about the wars of breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is not easy. Like, it's like work. It's like hard labor. Like you've pushed a truck. That's how exhausted you feel. Anyway, this is my experience. So let me just list out the challenges I faced, or rather I am facing while breastfeeding my child. My baby is just 2 months old. So I've done this for about a month. I've done this for a month plus. Okay, so let's get into it. First of all, exhaustion. You get really exhausted while breastfeeding because it's round the clock. It's like every hour. Your baby is always hungry. You have to feed her every hour. So even if you put her to sleep, she sleeps for about an hour, then she's up all night. She's feeding, so you have to keep feeding her and feeding her until you are tired. Even when you're tired, you still have to feed her. Sometimes I have to feed her lying down because I am so tired. Secondly, no time for yourself. While breastfeeding, you absolutely have no time for yourself. You have no time to bath, you have no time to pee, you have no time to poop, you have no time to cook, you have no time to clean, you have no time to do anything, because they say sleep while the baby sleeps. But while the baby sleeps, you can't sleep because the house is untidy. After a while, you just have to get used to it. It's like things just have to wait. Like the plates have to wait, the chairs have to wait, the things around the house just have to wait. Everything just has to wait. It's like you can't just kill yourself. Even if the baby is sleeping, sometimes you don't want to sleep, but you just want to stretch. You just want to stretch. You don't even have that time. Then you want to be on your phone, while you're breastfeeding her, because you're just breastfeeding her. I can't just be looking at her. So you just need to look at your phone to keep your mind busy. You don't have time to go out. You don't have time to hang out with your friends. You have no time at all. So, you just don't have the time. I mean, if you say, okay, I want to go to the market, you have to have a plan. Okay, let's go to the market. Am I going to use my breast pump to pump the milk out? What if your baby then refuses the feeding bottle? What are you going to do when she starts crying outside? Oh my God, it's just too much. The no time part is really one of the most the great disadvantages of breastfeeding. Then there is the not knowing whether she's full or not, or wondering if the milk is actually satisfactory because she's feeding every hour. So you wonder, okay, is this milk is it filling her up, or is it not filling her up, or is this okay? Is this that, or is this? Then there's the hunger. You get really hungry while breastfeeding. It's not as bad as pregnancy where you have hunger pangs that you can't control, but it's that you are hungry. I get hungry early hours of the morning, 5, maybe because I breastfed all night. Between 5, sometimes 7, latest 8, I must have had breakfast. Then I start feeding again. Then I feed till about 12, 1. Then I get hungry again. Then I have to eat. I just try my best not to eat too much. Don't eat so much so that you don't add excess weight. During my pregnancy, I was 106 kg. And the first 2 months, I lost 20 kg. I was very happy. But now, I'm finding it difficult to lose weight because I have started eating more, because I don't know if I'm breastfeeding more or the baby is eating more, so it's taking more of my energy, so I get hungry more now. So you just have to try and portion your food and try to eat some healthy stuff when you can, but you have to eat. That's just the thing, because if not, That's another point I want to get to. Dizziness. You can get dizzy while you're breastfeeding if you don't eat. So your eyes can just like roll to the back. Like it happened to me twice. So I think that day I was so tired. I slept all through the afternoon. I didn't eat. I woke up around 4, and then I started breastfeeding. Then the next thing, I just felt this great dizziness. I could feel my eyes rolling backward. I just had to run to the kitchen, grab whatever there was available, and throw it in my mouth so that I could at least eat something. So you must eat because of dizziness. You get dizzy, you get drowsy while breastfeeding. So that's another point. Then what else? Okay, I think those are just the wars of breastfeeding. It's really tough. Breastfeeding is not easy. I'm telling you, it's not for the faint-hearted. And the only reason why I'm breastfeeding now is because like the breast pump doesn't really work for me. It takes me like 3-4 hours just to pump one bottle. I'm like, why would I be wasting this much time pumping milk for 3-4 hours when I could just be feeding my daughter? So I just decided, okay, I'm just going to be feeding her, and I'll leave the breast pump out. Maybe when I need it, like when I'm going out or something, like, and I was like, I want to plan and have to stay up all night when I'm supposed to be sleeping and breastfeeding at the same time. So it's a lot of work. Like, it's hard work. So just for all the mothers out there. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. God bless.